Hello everybody. We're talking about Homestuck.
We're talking about Homestuck and other assorted garbage. The way Jade would beat the entire JoJo universe is flying into space because she's got to. It doesn't really need to be there, I think. It just shrinking Earth. Throwing it into the sun.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Yeah, that would work. I guess that would beat most things.
She can just shrink planets.
Yeah, that sounds pretty effective.
Like 5 separate planets.
Okay, but how does CB Heaven and Sense and Dio?
I think there was one Homestuck character.
Shrink him and throw him into the sun.
Okay, there was one Homestuck character who could theoretically be Heaven Ascension Dio.
Is it Lord Engerlin?
He is already here.
He is already.
But like rewriting reality, how does he beat that?
Because he's already here.
He's always existed. That is his thing.
He is already
What if
here.
you rewrite it's that he doesn't
exist? You can't!
He is already
here. He is a universal constant.
Okay, Heaven and Sense and Dio gets rid of overcomes infinite spin. That this spins the universal concept.
He loses to the same type of standard Star Platinum. You can't rank this one. You can't rank this one. John.
Does John English have Star Platinum?
No. Actually, correct answer. Jake English believes he can beat us so hard he obliterates Heaven Ascension Dio into the sun.
That might work.
Page is all busted.
How are you doing today, Faye?
Good.
That's good. You finished your homework?
Be here to, go get this your exciting DBD gameplay.
Yeah, we're playing so many games right now. It's not like half of the people who are typically playing the game are off playing 2v8, so like finding a one-person lobby is. Why is Galactus a girl?
Is it like even harder than finding a 2v8 thing? Do you think?
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out together.
Anyway, should I just skip to part 4 because there's no interesting matchups in part 3?
Wait, I need you guys' opinion on something. Why is Galactus a girl?
This is a different character.
Why is Galactus a girl?
This is a different character.
Okay, who is this?
A deleted tweet.
Lovely.
There's nothing here. You said nothing. Lionel, you said nothing. This is nothing.
This does not help.
Here, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it because apparently I can't save the images.
It's the worst platform.
Is.
Okay, why is Galactus a girl?
I think that is Galactica, who is a different character.
Who's Galactica?
Listen, I don't.
A different character who is.
Yo.
A different character.
Marvel woke. Marvel gender bending. Marvel woke.
Marvel made a version of Overwatch? I think that's more newsworthy.
Marvel woke?
Wait, what? They did that?
This is a hero shooter that is very similar to Overwatch.
Okay, is it actually
Unless
good?
this is Marvel Snap. If it's Marvel Snap, it's a shitty card game.
Marvel woke?
Marvel Snap is.
You know, if you say a statement enough times, it loses all of its meaning, but Marvel woke?
Anyway,
Did
trying
it
to come up with
meaning to begin with?
Interesting JoJo Part 3 versus Homestuck.
I don't think it ever meant anything.
Alright, who can kill Vanilla Ice?
Okay. Roxy the Lawn wins this match up without contest.
Why is that?
Her power is Vogue of Void. She can steal nothing from an object, which is basically just the ability to create things. I think this would interact with Vanilla Ice in a very stupid way.
How so?
How does Vanilla Ice's power work?
We don't really know, but like he eats himself and then he
If it
goes to the
removes the
alternate
As
thing
you
dimension.
from
do.
reality, it's nothing.
Vanilla
Roxy can
Ice's
bring
power
back
makes himself
everything
into
he.
makes him into like a portal to nothing. Like it's not even it's
Yeah,
a portal.
it's nothing. Roxy can take back things Vanilla Ice has destroyed.
Does this include herself?
Maybe if she's able to survive, he wins.
Okay, can she survive the quote
Wrong.
alternate dimension where all matter is destroyed instantaneously?
She can probably just dodge the hit.
Okay, but how does she kill him while he's in the ball?
Get other people to do
Bring
it.
him back out.
How do you
Team
bring
effort.
him back out?
Woken
Well,
void powers. Take him out of the dimension.
But like
recreate
he's
it.
not in the dimension. He's in the portal to the dimension or something.
Take him back though. Bring him here. He's now here in the sun. Yeah, he's just there.
Already
Bring
here.
him into existence. Yeah, just like, oh, you think you can hide? No, pulls you into the sun.
You can hide, but you can't hide.
That's very true.
Wait, no,
These
there is another
characters just
matchup
keep
I think would
throwing
be
people into
really
the sun.
funny.
What's up with that?
Vriska versus Darby. This would be a clean sweep in terms of Vriska, but I think it would be hilarious.
Alright, who can beat Steely Dan if he puts his stance on somebody?
He isn't gonna put it in the person he's fighting, right?
Right. But it's like someone that's important to them or what, and you can't seed it and be like, oh, I'm gonna pick somebody who doesn't have any relationships.
I know, every one of the important characters
Yeah, I mean, even Jack Noir has something.
yeah.
It's just the one thing.
Rose.
What was Rose?
Rose would win because the person she's the most connected to is the best counter to it.
How so?
Steely Dan would end up using lovers on Kanaya, who is basically a vampire. Therefore, she could just stab him in the head.
Yeah, that might work.
She could just.
Well, could anyone defeat lovers like by itself? Like could anyone shrink down to do or like kill him so fast? That, what?
Jane Harley.
I don't. You say this like you say this like I know this person.
Her powers are space manipulation, shrinking and growing things.
Into the sun.
Just to obliterate lovers. Also, Dave Strider can move faster than the. Also, he can like basically teleport, kind of. I don't know.
Oh, game real.
Super speed. Wait, like game real? Actually, I think that was a bit faster than 2v8.
Yeah, it was like 7 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Killers are just suffering right now.
No, it's just because I imagine half the people are off playing 2v8s. There's not many people left in the normal lobbies.
Yeah, but like killers are suffering for queue times in there too, so like.
Well, yeah, because everyone wants to play killer for some reason.
Well, wow, it's because killer has more interesting things.
Question: what do you think the recent post and speculation by Chaos means?
Today is the day.
No. Okay, do you think this means they're going to be announcing a day in the 3 days? Or they're just going to be fucking dropping the set in 3 days? I heavily doubt it's that, but
they're not doing it.
Yeah, at most the announcement.
What if they do?
The release date will be in the release date.
It'll be really funny.
Months. At most, this will be announcing the release date in a few months. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, do you have any more interesting JoJo matchups?
Well,
from part 3?
Yeah.
Alright, who can tell imposter Captain Tennille is an imposter and sus?
What a fun map.
Rose! Terezi!
No, the coin flip?
Okay, but who can beat his stand? It has no weaknesses while it's in the water.
I mean, Queen has no
Rose!
weaknesses.
Terezi!
But
Okay,
like
so
it's
they
in the
stab
water,
him.
Woomy.
Okay, so they stab him!
But like they're in the water.
Yeah,
How do
all
you
of his
stab
blood is in
someone
the water as
underwater?
well!
But like how do you stab someone underwater? You're like slow underwater.
By putting the knife, by putting the stabbing implement into their body.
That would work.
Well, Rose just uses magic and obliterates him.
But
Yeah,
how
that would
does
work.
magic work underwater?
Because
Same way it
why would
works
magic
outside
be
of water?
restricted by water?
The same way it works outside of water?
No magic. I was not under that palette.
Yeah, the same way it works outside of water. It's water. It's actual magic.
Yes, and obviously incredibly restricted by water. As we all know, that's how magic works.
John pulls all the air, pushes a bunch of wind down and makes him fall out of the water.
Nice.
Makes the water rise. He
Alright,
pots the
someone's gonna
fucking Red Sea. John pots the seas just to stop this guy.
They've already gotten 2 gems.
Yeah, not going well.
Yeah. They're efficient, apparently.
Well, yeah, because I was chasing only one person.
Who could beat Nuke Saku?
That's impossible. That's impossible with me. His ability is uncounterable.
Very
What do you
true.
mean if you notice his hands are backwards? It's literally very counterable.
What's his ability even?
You see, on the back of his head, he has a woman's face.
His ability is useless.
No, it's very strong.
Okay, why is it strong?
Bad and good. Okay, he's running an interesting plot 3 matchups.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's pick up
actually,
that Yui eventually.
I mean, I'm trying not to tunnel. It makes pressure to keep her.
That's fair.
All 4
She's gonna get up on her own as soon as someone gets over there. Yeah, like that.
I mean, that's fine. Someone's wasting their time.
Interesting part 4 matchups.
Alright, is there anybody who is physically not impacted by guilt? Because if there is, then the lock does nothing to them.
Probably Jack Noir.
What do you mean, Woomy? There has to be someone who like cannot physically feel guilt.
Jack Noir?
Okay, so Jack Noir.
What did that miss?
That's like the best guess I have here. It's Jack.
Not the best answer, Doc Scratch. This is a good idea.
No!
Why not?
We've discounted Jade from the majority of matchups that she has Green Sun powers.
That's fair.
Jade's only being included if she's really funny.
But like,
Like with the lovers. Just
but I mean, he probably doesn't feel guilt, right?
Alright, who can beat up a stand that's literally made out of water? Because that's Aqua Necklace.
Probably both of them.
Okay, so you find the user.
But we're talking about the stand. What if the user's like not there? His stand has a pretty decent distance for range.
Okay, so what would beating this stand up beat me? Huh?
Like it's physically made out of water.
So it's
Okay.
a specific bit of water.
Yeah, but what I mean, so if like you punch it, it'd be like punching a puddle. Like you're not damaging the puddle. You know?
So the
Okay.
stand is impervious to all damage.
Well,
Pretty
how
much.
do you kill it?
Well, they
Do you have
defeated
to
him.
just like evaporate the water or something?
Well, here's the thing. It can just kind of control any water it wants. So like, as long as there's water in the area, like, Well, and this can be anything, like water vapor count, perspiration.
This is unbeatable. You have to count the user in for this.
Well, no, they beat it in part 4.
I mean, just evaporate all water.
I'm like 90% sure the way this stage is being is just Josuke minus the user.
No, they trap it in a plastic glove.
Oh,
But if
yeah,
there's other water around, can't it just move?
Where the water is.
No.
But you
Okay,
said it
so
could be any water.
No, it's a water drop. It's like basically a specific bit of water. It can't be hot, but like it's.
But like if it's in the container, then it can't go anywhere. You know, if it's in like the water's being, like.
Okay, then anyone can beat it. Just put it in a jar.
You have to trap it though first.
Put it in a jar.
Manipulate it. Manipulate the user to try to poison you with it.
I'm kind of surprised
Put
that
it in
hit.
a jar. Nice hatchet.
I'm just gonna say Rosa Terezi here since they're the ones with foresight.
That would work.
I have not heard of Zen being worked on this entire game, so like, where are these people?
Okay.
I mean, you've seen everyone, right? You've been around.
That company does nothing.
Gotcha, I'm surprised it didn't hit. There you go, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're watching my streams. You're like, oh my god, Faye, you're stream sniping. How dare you?
Yeah, bad
I'm
company
literally-
is useless.
Isn't seeing what I did like 30 seconds ago so helpful to you?
Yeah, bad company
It is, especially since I'm definitely playing the game right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're this Mr. Epic 4339. That's you, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and I'm Cameron.
Not very true, yeah. These are all very true statements. Oh, hey, someone died.
I'm thinking through what matchup in part 3 would be interesting since this one is useless.
Alright.
What do you mean?
Bad company does nothing.
But it's bad company.
Rock, paper, scissors is useless.
No, if they lose rock, paper, scissors to him 3 times, then like he's the strongest guy in the series.
He just takes their souls, doesn't he?
No, he takes your ability too.
Oh, see, that would be broken, you know, with, like, if they
Yeah,
lost
like you
rock,
can't
paper,
use
scissors.
if you lose one rock, you literally can't use your ability against him anymore since he'll steal part of it.
Briscoe will just cheat!
I mean, yeah, I think many of them can cheat at RP.
Yeah, they're just gonna cheat on rock, paper, scissors. Also, I just realized what probably one of the funniest matchups would be.
You've been so slow on Jen since they got
Video game Dobby Mother versus Dirk.
parents? For his parents?
Yeah. Yeah. This matchup would be funny because Dirk is good at video games, and then when he wins, he can just steal Terrence's soul. Because Dirk can just tear people's souls out of their bodies.
Good for
I'll
him.
tear your soul apart.
Arnold.
It's nice how convenient this map is for you because there's so many lockers for hatchets.
I know, it's pretty useful.
Superfly.
Who
How
can-
super is the fly?
I don't think any of them can any of them escape the tower on their own. Can any of them just teleport?
Dave,
That-
maybe?
Voxy, John.
Although we don't know if teleporting out of the tower would.
Roxy can enter. Roxy basically has access to a weird extra space that is outside of the universe. I think.
Pocket dimension.
Yeah. Jane has. No, Roxy has that.
What are we looking for?
I heard somebody, so I thought they were hiding in the bushes.
The wind turning into the wind might work because what would the stand turn into metal?
Mm-mm. Mm. Makes sense.
Also, John has a really funny solution to this.
The windy thing?
Use the wind to max the guy back into the tower.
I mean, that would
Well-
work.
Localize wind sword to pull him back in. What did Enigma even do?
Good.
When you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Actually, tell me what this one does. I forgot.
What one?
Enigma.
Oh, okay. So
So
first he needs to stalk you. He needs to find out what your tell is. Like if you're scared when you're feeling fear, what is your tell? Like do you bite your lip? Do you cry? Like what's your tell when you're scared? When he figures that
has one.
but when he figures that out, he then can just trap you in a piece of paper.
That's so specific.
He loses.
That's Enigma.
Get stabbed by dirt.
Also, he can just kind of hide himself in pieces of paper and other objects and stuff.
Bose finds him in a.
It's actually a pretty good. It's a pretty good stealth ability because, like, he could just put a gun in a piece of paper, and if they open up the paper, and the gun just shoots them point blank.
Okay, here's how I think
that thing is from.
Oh, you've seen the meme of Josuke opening the note and there's a gun in it?
Here's how I think it would actually go. Rose and Terezi, I'm using the seer powers a lot here.
Well,
somehow they figure out someone might be stalking them. Then, they use their powers to identify where he is. Then they kill him.
If
I aim a little bit up.
These guys really like traveling in groups.
Next,
I don't know why I put on my headset there.
Cheap Trick, just the stand.
Yeah, that kind of just slows you down. Oh, it almost hit though. They finally learned to split up.
By ghosts, I think. What's the fuck mechanics? Like, is there a specific way, or...
Oh, hello.
Ooh, someone's touching the Zenai kick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Cheap Trick is confusing.
If you're alone, you die.
What? No? That's not how it works.
Or, no,
to get that person off
somebody's
the
going to die.
Yes, but the stand was somehow killed.
Yeah, because Rohan took it to the Ghost Girl alley and had it sent to hell.
So, is it just that you have to get it, someone to look at it who isn't real?
Maybe?
Because there were characters who could do that.
Oh, dang it, they got up.
Dirk could get just a Daemon to look at, like something that just doesn't do an alternate universe version of himself.
I'm bad at aiming.
I mean, you've hit some good hatchets like
Jane
before.
has resurrection abilities, so
Well, they got
that
one
could
more
come
gen
up.
done. It's actually getting close now.
Yeah, they're working on this one.
Very. Haven't seen their third member at all.
Cheap Trick,
Could be
ride the
doing
wing!
something.
No, I've seen them. They're the one with the Kitsune tails.
Can Cheap Trick
that's
ride the
Yui.
wing?
Yeah, Yui and her friend. Where's the other one?
Do you mean Laura Croft? She's the one I didn't pick up because I wasn't done.
I thought you can call those two. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. They all look vaguely similar from here.
Nice dead hard.
Just dead hard, truly. But where was their head on apply directly to forehead?
I mean, that's what I was expecting. Although people forget with head on, you need to wait 3 seconds. You can't just pop in the locker.
They keep
Didn't realize I
healing.
was muted. I think the funniest answer to
Now,
Cheap Trick
I
is,
can't do anything about it.
what does it do against the wind?
Ooh, I love being
blown
undetectable as
away.
Huntress. You know, there's nothing that would give away Huntress approaching.
It's very true. It's so great that they can't tell where you are. They'll never know.
This is kind of an annoying treatment. Who are we on now?
We just finished Cheap Trick by either wind or
Even.
many things.
If you rip, the problem is if you rip Cheap Trip off of you, like with an external force, it still kills you. So you can't just use wind.
No, I don't mean
Someone's like
pull it off
become
using the
wind.
wind. Yeah, I mean become the wind. What the fuck does it do?
There's one. On this conveniently shaped hole.
What does it do? What does the stand do?
This is work.
Damn, she knows better than to go through the loop when I injure
What
her.
does Cheap Trick do? Just tell her. She can buy.
The best path for hatchets.
There's also the other funny option of
Oh,
Dirk
that's
becomes
crazy,
the
you
one
know.
Dirk
These volleys
becomes
aren't
a
bad.
one-person alley
He's
by
just better.
ripping Cheap Trick's soul from its body.
Yeah, that would work. If they're on Death Hook, some of these people are.
I think this girl is.
They're cheap. There's no escape.
Okay, so, who was after Chief?
Like a hook.
Fucking the rats, the two rats. We're
Who
including
can
both
beat
of them.
two rats?
You going to make it to the hook?
Dad Egbert.
But how is Dan Egbert gonna beat two rats? Remember, those two rats
No,
beat
Dad.
Jotaro Woomy.
Okay, so he punches them.
But how is he gonna get close?
Oh, that's like the one person who wasn't on Death Hook. Now they all are.
With his legs.
But so
He's
his
going
legs
to
are
wo-
healed, and their opponent's legs are broken. What are you gonna use those legs to do?
Walk.
No, the Zokas run away. I'm making
Yeah. Yeah, the rat loses them incredibly easily. We have one out of stand users. Wait, we have one out of stand users that aren't major.
Okay,
Kiva. Kiva, we're letting him use Stray Cat.
he has a lot of things.
The thing with Kira is he's not good at fighting.
Yeah. Like, you have to, like,
Oh, look,
set a
that's
scenario
kinda-
for him, kinda.
No, I mean like he just doesn't use his stand much for fighting, so like he's not.
Even if this is an investigation scenario, they still win by a fucking landslide.
Are they
Alright,
good
how do
at
they figure out
investigating?
Kira's the killer?
Okay, so those the lie.
Mm-hmm. What does she do?
See the future.
Like, but what future
They
specific?
can use a crystal ball.
10. That sounds helpful. Hopefully you can at least get this person.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's him. They obliterated.
Mm.
I mean they opened the gate, but it's not like he can leave this loop.
Yeah, and I think you've lost the other two, but yeah, there you go.
I mean I can
So we
slug
got-
her to see if they try and come pick her up.
We solved initial
That's
investigation.
risky, though.
plus the Kosakus.
You just grab her, safe 2 kills.
Now we just need to solve bites the dust.
I don't think she can crawl to a gate though. The one gate's right here.
I mean,
They opened
make
this
sure that they're healing to try to go get her.
one. Okay, they didn't open that one. They opened the other one.
Make sure you don't lose track of her.
I think that. Oh.
Oh, here she go. Okay, well, you scared. Yui's playing with fire. Alright.
Alright, I need. Let's hope Pats doesn't spawn right next to her. That would be
And
unfortunate.
now it will. Do you know where she went? Well, it didn't.
Do you remember where I downed her?
I told you this was a bad idea.
If you want to solve this, just
Oh, there
stay
she
with
is.
the open gate.
Hopefully she doesn't have flip flop.
And now you lose. Oh, seems her flip flop. Oh, 2 kills is not bad.
I'll count that as a win for my Iron Man.
Does Kiva have to be like active to use bites the dust? If so, if not,
Bite the Dust is weird. That's the answer.
No, elaborate.
The main
But he
thing I'm
can't
trying to
use
figure out is
he can't use
oh.
Killer Queen when he's using Bites the Dust because like
Yeah.
Can he use Bites the Dust while if you stop him in time, can Bites the Dust still activate?
it's automatic. So theoretically, if he died, it would still activate.
But it's his stand, so
I mean, like if you kill him the moment it activates, I mean, it would still activate.
if you stop him in time, just
Then yeah,
freezing
sure.
him, Eladio wins. Okay, do we want to go through the protagonists for this one?
What
Sure.
does Aradia do?
Freeze them in time.
She can mess with time. She's able to freeze Jackrow in time for a bit.
Oh, that's the blight.
Okay, part 4 protagonists. None of these have to think. Okayasu was countered by Roxy in the exact same way as Vanilla Ice.
Also, he's an idiot.
Overall, I think he'd be great friends with Jake.
They can both be idiots together.
Yeah. Both be completely oblivious to anything ever happening.
Good. Good for them.
Anyway, we've read interesting stuff in part 4. Part 5.
First villain of part 5 is, Popo and Black Sabbath. Okay, so you're not beating Black Sabbath. Unless it's daytime.
How does this one work?
Black Sabbath is an automatic stand, so even if you utterly annihilate it, it's not going to do anything to Popo. Yep, you will have to go kill Popo.
Yeah, how does the stand work, though?
If in Shadow, immortal. This kills you.
The light aspect plus Matt. Wait, actually, Kanaya wins.
Okay,
it can use the shadow that your upper mouth.
No, Kanaya. We have a troll vampire thing called a rainbow drinker. They can glow.
Okay,
you don't get a shadow.
Okay, you're not killing the stand. This is a stalemate.
She finds him and murders him with a chainsaw.
He's in a high security prison, remember?
She's a vampire!
Who's glowing?
With a chainsaw! I think she can break into a prison.
Right, I think they can make it in there.
Okay, so Mario Zakira's ability requires setup to like be efficient. Otherwise, it's this guy who stabs you and then deflates you.
Guy who gets stabbed by Dirk and dies.
Like he's not allowed to.
Just kills you.
If he's not allowed to set that scenario, he did like with the boat. Then
and he still lost in that scenario. I don't think he can win.
He lost that scenario because Bruno figured out what he was doing.
He needs to disable both the seers first.
Can the seers? Do seers just have passive like know that like that somebody's coming after them?
Sometimes it's weird. Actually,
like what if he takes them out first?
Jade, like many of these characters have weird ways of seeing into the future. Jade knows a lot of stuff before it happens. This might not come up, but like theoretically, she could also know. Yeah. The characters could easily find him.
Saleh cannot be killed by anything physical since you know he can just stop it.
What defines something physical?
Bullets, weapons, physical, like just physical strikes. It has to be something energy based.
Yeah, his soul from his body.
Or that.
Yeah, that might work.
Just rip his soul straight out of his body.
Goodbye, soul.
Yeah,
I mean, you weren't using it anyways.
Also, if he touches you, he can affix your heart to your chest, so you like just die because your heart.
Dirk is incredibly fast.
Ability, literal murder.
Dirk is very fast. He just needs to get a good amount of distance. And actually, never mind. I forgot. The soul stealing immobilizes the person while it happens. Because,
soul.
they're having the soul torn from their body.
I'm gonna give the Iron Man 2 solid attempts, depending on how long they make it, and then I'll probably end stream and we'll do something.
And you'll explode.
Next we want to go with
No,
Risotto.
we're literally doing something right now. We're doing some very exciting things while we wait for them.
I mean, I'm actually enjoying these conversations. It's a lot of funny scenarios.
Next
We're taking to fill time while waiting for a match.
On the wiki, the next character it shows is Risotto, but I don't know if we want to get to him yet.
Risotto is not the next fight. The next fight is Little Feet in Formaggio.
Well, he's the next character shown on the wiki.
Well,
I'm going in story order.
Okay. Yeah, Formaggio.
So, like, if he gets this sneak attack on you, you're kind of screwed. Because then you can just kind of screw off until you shrink.
I'm just gonna say Jade.
Unshrink.
That's fair.
Or just stab him.
That works too.
Next is Alusa. Oh, okay, so how is getting dragged into the mirror world at work for home? Like, the reason it's so devastating to stand users is it because it traps your stand outside the mirror. So, like, you can't use it.
Characters don't have stands. Also, if it's
you could argue that, like, that you can't really use your abilities in the mirror
world. If we say it, you can't use your abilities, some of these characters are just skilled combatants even without their abilities.
I mean, Alusa's a trained assassin, so it's not like he's a slouch.
Dave Strider has been trained in sword fights since he was like 3.
Alusa can choose to make Dave come in without the sword.
No!
It's his sword.
Dave will not let go of the sword. I think he carries several.
Hmm.
I don't know, the mirror world's weird. It's never really truly explained what's happening.
Overall, gets stabbed to death by a Strider.
Probably just dies because it probably doesn't disable powers that aren't stands.
Okay,
but if it does, it stabs to death.
Oh wait, I know who Grateful Dead guy was. He loses to the vampire. Nobody else can touch him though. His stand has the range of like a small town. So like.
Okay, but question: can it hook into the wind?
Question. Okay, you're in a game.
Okay, so like so what happens when he comes out of wind? Become old.
What if
he have old when he's killed?
Can he just kill somebody as the wind? Like, does he not have to return?
Maybe. We don't ever see him.
Okay, is he physically wind, or is he like just like putting his essence into the wind? Like, theoretically, if he's just like. Because, like, that's how Grateful Dead works. Its ability, like, generates, like a cloud that, like, makes you older. So that would be in the air.
Never mind. Wait, a cloud, you say?
Is it actually a physical cloud?
No, it's like smoke.
Okay.
It's smoke, you say?
The user's immune to the ability, right? It's
not... No! Just push it away! Just get rid of it! Get rid of the fucking smoke!
But how rapidly does it make you old?
Pretty fast. Like seconds. Although if you're like... It works slower on women because, women have a lower body temp... It works on body temperature.
No, it's on body temperature. Okay, Woomy, would the vampires just kill them?
That's why I said that the vampire would be a solution to it anyway, since it doesn't matter how much you age them.
Also, they probably don't have much body temperature.
Well, the argument is, besides the vampires who could do it.
Why? Since they are yeah, John could probably do it if he has a. If he
Also,
has
I don't think you have body temperature if you're wind. So.
No, it's not turning into wind. It's that it's smoke. He can manipulate air.
Either that or just turn into wind and then just like ghost down. Those would probably work. Wow, that was fast.
I'm the blight.
Also, I think Dave and
I know,
Tom
but-
together
Also,
have a
he
technique.
was really an idiot and thought that hiding behind the rock, I think
If Dave and Terezio are working together, I think literally anyone.
What do you mean?
These two somehow have a
Other one.
technique where they can push people, make people go back in time physically. I think. I don't know how it fully works.
The thing is, you can DH.
Maybe.
There's another kill. It's been
But
like
then how are they
20
gonna DH
seconds in this-
themselves? And they
Same
DC'd.
power.
Oh. Wow. I guess Blight's just better.
Also, we have no idea how being a god tier affects aging.
Very true.
It has never came up before, but this is a very weird scenario, because every other scenario I could justify it as in they got stabbed.
Oh yeah, Pessy's there. Fishing line. Fishes out your heart. It's actually not. Like if he hooks you, you cannot remove like the fishing line like reflects
The fishing
damage.
line is not mattering.
What do you mean?
In any of the matchups where it is theoretically possible to win, there was an incredibly easy counter to the fishing line.
Is it?
For the Striders and Terezi combo, the way they beat the fishing line is that both Dave and Dirk are horrifically skilled swordsmen.
You can't cut it. It reflects damage.
You parry it. It just doesn't hit you.
You can't parry it. He has full it's like stone free. He has full autonomous control of it.
They're also both beating
Okay, you can control it as much as you want if it's being constantly parried in every direction he controls it to.
In every direction they try to hit them, it isn't hitting.
These survivors are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a gen done. Something.
We are not thinking about Malone. We don't have to think about him any more than when we.
But what if he makes the perfect baby?
Answer. Obliterate. His soul gets drawn out of his body by Dirk.
He doesn't. He can be like a million miles away.
No. I just want to do this to Malone because I don't like him.
Only we have to talk about Babyface. It just atomizes you. If it touches you, you become atomized.
What if it never touches you?
Just what if it never touches you?
Nice sprint first.
Like there were several characters who just could just grab a touch.
They just ran straight into your face.
Dirk and Dave
very good
again are
survivors.
horrifically fast. The Flash step could be close to teleportation. They might have just straight up instant transmission almost.
How did I lose them there? Oh, never mind.
Can you touch the wind?
This situation. How did these survivors?
Oh, it's not even the same person.
That's the person from earlier.
Can you touch the wind? No.
From the locker. Locker incident.
Yeah, overall, Babyface is slower than Dirk.
Why are we in the basement?
What are you all doing down here?
I have to go check for an invocation.
Yeah, Malone loses. This was a
Me.
bot. Maybe they were doing the basement chest.
Oh yeah, don't bots like to do that for some reason. They
Oh,
got a
yeah.
job done.
Okay, so next is
You can
Giacchia.
send them back to the basement since they
Okay,
like
so
it so much.
absolute zero temperature and armor. Nothing can live in absolute zero temperature.
Vampire.
Vampire.
Okay, besides the vampire.
Wind.
You can't just say
Hypothetically,
besides
the vampires couldn't do anything either, because like absolute zero means like there's zero molecule movement. So like hypothetically, the vampires just be locked in place and not able to do anything. What?
That's true, actually. How does he survive his own state?
Because he's in like an insulated suit.
You can insulate against absolute zero?
Yeah, he just makes the area around him absolute zero.
Not literally his own area. How
Like
wide is the
nobody,
area?
you cannot kill this guy physically.
Yeah, actually, how wide is the area?
He freezes an entire lake.
Okay,
So
I'm
pretty
just gonna
big.
yeah.
I feel like that's still like how big is the lake? It's also
Can
like
he hold this absolute zero zone for
No, it is a limited thing, but like, you know, he can just kind of
Wait a
activate it, and
I think I know the solution.
it's hard to wait up. It's like, you know, he can like just kind of make ice everywhere, so, like he can just, like ice skate
I
around.
think I know the solution.
you can also just like use the range.
Yeah, this is the
Like
this
even
is
Zon
the
Egbert wouldn't work, because you know, air molecules.
Tear his soul from his body.
How long range is the soul thing?
I have no idea.
Okay, the absolute zero does not have a long range, but like Doxio's freezing does.
Yeah, cause like
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
theory, I guess depends on if any of the homestuck projectiles would still work in absolute zero.
No. Okay, so
No,
we
'cause,
have
like
like
some
this,
that were like magic though. That's not like it's weird.
you can always dodge it.
You can try, but like, if you throw him into the sun, what's his answer to that?
Roxy could theoretically, generate another insulating suit.
Yeah, that might work.
You still have to get through his.
Yeah, but
Kill
you
him.
counted absolute zero. She just has genuine good combat skills.
Stay in the basement again.
And
Really?
a rifle. She has a rifle.
Yeah, that won't help you in
somebody's on
absolute.
AFK down here.
That wouldn't help a ton, but she's in the suit. She bats him with the fucking rifle until something in the suit gets damaged.
And then he
There's
dies.
a puncture in the suit.
The suit is made out of like ice. It's not like a mechanical suit.
I mean,
This fight is permanently stalled.
And like it's infinitely like its suit is not damageable because you can just use the water in the air, just freeze that. Like, you know.
okay, so give Dirk Schreider the insulating suit. Walk up and steal his soul. That might work.
Yeah, walk up and just he's gone.
Just to
We
save
said this
you
is-
from
we
getting
said
your soul
this isn't-
stolen.
We said this isn't instantaneous, right?
It's not.
Yes,
But
but
it like
you
holds
can't
them
act.
in place.
You can't act because your soul is currently being turned out as a body.
Yeah, it kind of occupies you.
It is a horrifically painful process. So
I think this gun's going to be a 4K.
I choose it to be.
we have run out of characters, except the actually very important ones.
Risotto, die if you're in my range.
What do you do?
Iron. Free iron, he's Magneto.
Wait, okay.
So he takes the iron into your body and then he turns it into a
No,
scissor.
wait.
Your
Here
throat is now
comes the
flat.
very important question.
Also, he can turn invisible.
Okay, there is a few things that make this incredibly difficult to figure out.
Yeah.
We have no idea. I'm looking through it.
Yes, the vampires, I guess, could beat him because they don't care about iron deficiency.
No! Do the trolls need iron in their blood?
I don't
Good
know.
question, actually. They're built different.
This
You know,
ain't
You can still just make. You can still just use the iron in the surrounding area. Just like, I make knife from ground. I
Yeah,
shoot
like
knife
a
at you.
weapon. But I mean, if any of the trolls can live, then like some of them can definitely just outfight it.
Also, how much is his range?
football field?
Yeah, John can win.
How long is Zahn's reigns?
I don't know, but it's probably more than a football field.
Decently large.
What does Zahn do again?
The windy thing.
Oh yeah, the wind would just kind of counter him since no blood.
No, not even just turning into the one turning into the ring. And two, the thing that this is never brought up in Avatar, but just take all the air out of its lungs. What the fuck is he gonna do? Die?
Uses some tactic against him. Well, looks like this is in fact a force hit.
Oh yeah, we never talked about Kane.
Well, Karne loses. I don't know how you're dealing with Notorious Big.
Notorious Small. It's notoriously small.
It gets bigger the faster you move.
You just keep it incredibly tiny, or just rocket it into space.
That would work.
Yeah, Jay solves this one.
Stuff it, Dave.
We had somebody with no perks.
Ah!
Okay, so who's next?
What are they up to? Standard
1,
hard.
2. Why couldn't there be a 4? So we can have 1, 2, 3.
Unfortunately, Quentin Smith is too powerful, Mino. If they were organized differently, it would be 0, 1, 2, 3.
Next is, I guess we can talk about Doppio.
He loses.
Well, like, seeing into the future.
Hey, you know who else can do that?
He gets stabbed!
So being able to see into the future doesn't help him stop, being murdered at a million miles per hour.
Yeah, he needs King Crimson for that. Well, we'll talk about that one last, though.
Yeah. Next one I think is Chocolate and Secco.
No, next one is, the other gay couple. What's their name? Swallow and Tiziana. So Sark, that just exists if there's water, and then lying.
Can you kill the shark?
Yeah. Well, he can
kill the shark.
You can like instantaneously make it disappear, you know.
Okay. And the lying does not fucking matter.
He also has a really long range.
Yeah, okay. Maybe this could be a problem.
It just kind of
if we didn't have like multiple time travelers.
This sounds not very strong.
Yeah, Swallow and Tiziana not the strongest.
Yeah, and the lying is horrifically irrelevant to Resi apparently can tell when people are lying.
It's not even really lying, it's just you're forced to say like the opposite of what you were trying to say.
So lying!
No, it's not lying.
I mean, like, it could be a lie, though.
Also, I think being able to see the future, being able to see what's happening generally solves this. Rose is crystal ball. Ball, show me this fucking loser.
Okay, they're 50 I'm not gonna argue this anymore. They lose.
Yeah, they lose.
They're 50 miles away, aka about 5 seconds for Dave's trying to...
Okay, so like Sakurada and Secco, like okay, the vampire's still bad, but like, if you go to lower elevation, you just start dying. Secco can make you go to lower elevation.
What if you just don't go to a lower elevation, though?
Lower elevation?
He pulls you underground.
Answer, this doesn't work against any of the humans.
Why?
They've all gone god tier, which means they can fly. This has never come up once.
Exactly, the first natural event, but yeah, they sure can fly.
So can Vriska. This only matters against Terezi and Pocket.
Oh, Jesus.
Do they fly on a normal base? What does this mean, god tier?
It just means they have the ability to just fly, like, freely.
When did they get this?
They just have this.
They have this along with most of their actual powers.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that makes Sakurada useless.
Yeah, they're both useless.
Pathetic.
This power literally only matters against Terezi and Clarket.
I think
Oh,
they're
no.
screwed.
You know,
But the
unless one of the
coin flip.
flyers picks them up.
But by themselves,
True.
I think they're screwed.
Sure.
How are they supposed to reach Sakurada in helicopter with city long range?
The coin flip. People died.
Upward move. New flash. Upward movement. They just go really fast.
Yeah, upper movement, idiot.
Okay, Diavolo. Broken. I see future. I don't like future. I erase future. I win now.
Do the things that happened in the erased future still happen? If so,
No, they get erased.
Yeah, they
welcome
didn't.
to an absolute headache for time travel.
That's how King Crimson works. It erases
But
time.
the first
did not happen.
really busted one.
Okay, I have no idea how this.
It not just erases time. It erases fate. It's not just erasing time. It is erasing fate. Epitaph
How long
sees
forward can he look again?
7 seconds.
So
But, like, he
can
can
he
just
just
kinda-
do this as much as he wants?
Yes.
He can look 7 seconds, then the next 7 seconds, then the next 6.
Worst comes to
Okay,
worst.
it has a small, like, couple second. Like, you can't spam the ability. And you have to, like, actually,
what
you
if
know.
what if you like hit
He
him
has
with
to actually.
something that
He also has to actually look at the prediction, you know? Like, he has to be like, oh, there. I'm looking at prediction now.
This has also never come up.
What if you
Vox
hit him in
and
a path
Rose
that
are
takes a
resistant
while?
to reading the future.
Wait, what?
How so? He's
Their
not reading the future. He's
cannot be
reading
bad.
fate.
You cannot see what
Okay,
they're doing.
He would see himself get stabbed, skipped.
No, it would just be dark. There would be nothing. He would see nothing.
They just literally make future
Okay, he
vision
would
not
see his-
work if they're present.
He wouldn't see anything. He would see a black screen.
I think he would still skip that. He'd be like, oh, what's happening? I'm gonna skip it
The
anyway.
entire time they're
Well, he can't skip forever because all he's gonna see are black screens as long as they're around, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you can
Also,
literally skip
Epitaph
forever.
isn't reading the future. It's reading like the fate, like it's not reading the future. It's reading just fate. So
That's
It's
Scratch
fate,
can
not
see
the
fate.
future.
Yeah, I still think they're the same thing mechanically.
they're very different in those. Okay, fate and time.
Like, is
like,
the fate
intertwined.
not just what's going to happen, you know? It's what's fated to happen. That's the
So like
future.
Diavol wants to see, oh, I'm dead. Like
You
if they're
wouldn't
not
see
part of the
anything.
prediction.
If they are involved, eventually just like they will just be unable to see. He will be unable to see what is happening with either of those two.
Okay, but can they kill him? Like, what if he just was like, okay, I'm just doing the time skip anyway? Would he be able to
Again,
see
you
them
can't
in
do
a
that
race?
forever, Final.
Would he be able to see them in a race time then?
Maybe. But he can't skip forever, and eventually there will be an opportunity where they can shoot him.
Okay, he erases time. So Maiwa Musunduru. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Worst comes to worst, John can win this matchup.
And Zahn reverts erase time.
John actually can do that, go back in time and prevent you from ever being born thing.
Wow. Let's not count that, because that just counters everything.
Listen, Vital, the only way King Crimson was beaten was actually just a complete cheat.
No, Requiem was well implemented, Smile.
Requiem is unbelievably busted. I can let John have the retcon.
I feel like the future thing doesn't work.
Yeah, and those two could work. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'd work.
Yeah, the Lalans could work.
I mean, otherwise.
And also, I had no idea how he'd end up actually killing Kanaya.
Oh, we got a Twitch streamer who's actually
You're in
live for
game.
one.
Because, the only way... No, don't go on it!
I'm not. I was just seeing through live and I closed it out.
Okay, but, there is... I have no idea how he'd actually get to killing Kanaya in those 5 seconds.
7.
In the 7 seconds.
Oh, wait, I lied. It's 11.
11 seconds.
I don't know how he'd kill
There's all these
Kanaya in
arbitrary
11
numbers.
seconds.
I stabbed my fist through your heart. You're dead now.
Okay, she literally survives that.
Just better.
Is he the vampire?
Yes!
Yes. Just better.
She gets a hole blown through her chest, which might be larger than the hole that goes through that one guy's.
Alright, I guess we can start doing protagonists. Who's immune to purple haze? Is it shown to work on non-living people too? So, like, it would kill the vampires too.
Win.
Okay,
Go
sure,
ahead,
the wind would
expect
work.
the wind.
Do the windy thing.
Also a gun.
Guns are immune.
Purple haze can block bullets. It's, like, fast enough to do that.
Is it fast enough to block Dave's right?
Actually, what happens if you just kill him before he's able to get the attack off?
What do you mean?
Like
just
before he's
kill
able
him.
to set Purple Haze up, you just stab him.
You don't need to set it up. It's just
Purple
in...
Haze needs to land a punch to be able to explode
No,
the
he doesn't.
virus.
He has those pellets. He can just break a pellet.
Yeah, before he can make a pellet.
Okay, sir. But we're doing this as, like, a fight. We're not doing this as, like, oh, I snuck up on you, and now you're dead.
Also, if this is a fight, I think... But, like, this is a fight where they both start on the same playing field. Dave is horrifically fast.
Dave is very fast.
Yeah, there's the wind. Oh no, Purple Haze is a virus! No!
What?
No!
Hello.
Alien biology again. How exactly does this work?
How does this work?
I mean, it's stated that this kills all organic matter, so as long as they're made of organic matter.
Okay, there are robots in the series that are important.
Run with the robot.
There's also ghosts.
There's also looking the ghost
We're
actually kill
talking
people.
about the
though.
main cast, Boomy. We're not talking about... There's this random guy that exists.
Aradia is a ghost for a good period of time.
Can the ghosts kill people?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
The
gonna
ghosts
lose
have
this one.
telekinesis. At least one does. Okay, so we've gotten to Fook. Neuron shears a plane.
I mean, lots of brains is pretty far, so, like...
He loses the Striders.
He loses the what?
The 2 Striders.
Even can.
David Dirk. He loses to either of them.
What are they gonna do?
Run at him.
And then what?
Stab him.
Yeah, that might work.
If his stand is keeping shots at them, it has been shown that Dirk is able to deflect bullets.
He's just better.
I think I'm losing this one.
Oh geez, they're already down to 2 gens. When did that happen?
Hmm.
Also,
Alright, I'm
they
giving
keep
up.
doing that.
I'm giving up on this guy.
Okay, so I think we're getting into the. Never mind what me
Tom
stuff.
got up.
He shoots himself and dies.
No, he doesn't even need to. Okay, so you know how I just mentioned how dirt can deflect bullets?
But also Mista shoots himself and dies. Finally. Let's talk about the actually good person here, Bruno.
I know, we're not supposed to talk about Bruno.
What does Bruno do?
What?
How does Bruno fight?
Zippers.
Zippers. What do the zippers do?
Detach your body parts. He could theoretically just kill you with one punch, because he just unzips your heart. Dead.
What body parts?
So he has to hit you, though. Does he have anything to help him hit you?
He can unzip his body parts and throw them at you.
He can miss.
He can bring them back. Why are you using Dead Hard right here? I am not that blind.
Yeah, he can just repeatedly miss.
They are.
Did this girl give up? Why are you giving up?
Yeah, but yeah, the spiders. I think we'll just dodge the hits.
I think there's just some characters who could just literally outfight.
Nice sprint bird.
Nice.
Also, this isn't even getting into a body of stopping in time.
Oh yeah, that's helpful.
I think
Yeah,
the
this is
matchup with
turning
Fox
around a
would be
little.
funny, if nothing
I
else.
think one of them has literally given up.
Ooh.
Or I thought Laura was still standing there.
Yeah, but I think the matchup will end. I think Boxy versus this guy will be funny. Since Boxy can also make an extra dimensional space, and that's what's inside of the zippers.
I think Laura's
Just
given
unzip
up.
limbs into an interdimensional space. See what he does.
They're both just fighting. Like they're just teleporting. Jono barely has a defined power.
Make living things. If you punch living things, it hurts you instead. If he punches you, your consciousness leaves your body for a bit, and you become super suspectable to decay and stuff.
Overall, Taylor stole from his body.
Oh, you got one dead. You even killed them. The bear trap?
No, I took them 3 times.
Jeez.
Like I said, I think she kind of gave up.
Yeah, overall, I think the answer here is you, Taylor stole from his body. Yeah, I think this is just that simple.
You said you were gonna lose this one.
Well, I didn't expect them to start throwing.
I don't know how much they were throwing.
Well, the war was certainly throwing.
Maybe. The rest.
Okay, so part 6.
We didn't talk about Gert.
They all lose!
Nice sprint bird.
What is Gert, dude?
Win! It wins! It just wins!
So,
What specifically?
So, like, you thought you did something. No, you didn't. Undo.
At most, Void English could theoretically win.
It just returns you to your, well, what am I trying to say? Yeah.
Oh, is there a Golden Experience Requiem episode?
Yes!
Yeah.
I see.
You just win. This one is unlosable. This one is unwinnable.
Here's the real question. Can Lord English beat it?
Maybe!
No, I guess more important, can it beat Lord English?
Probably. Just turn him back into Caliber.
How did that actually work?
Yes, turn him back. Since John is able to fist fight California again.
Back into California and then punch him really hard.
What's happened to this team?
No,
Because they all, maybe the lore was carrying them and then she died.
Why would the lore be carrying?
Hey, Spike. She wanted to get them to rely on it.
So are you ever gonna go pick up that corpse off the ground?
Eventually.
Okay, now we're moving on to part 6.
Sure. Well, now you can't. Look what you've done.
It's Don A's ability, Manhattan Transfer. That's just part of the White Snake dream. Discuss.
We're gonna say it's Manhattan Transfer, but it makes it somehow interesting.
So who gets not sniped?
What does Manhattan Transfer do?
It reads air currents. It's only useful because Manhattan Transfer is useful to blind sniper. So he can like read air currents and snipe you.
I see. So like, what if you're faster than bullets?
Okay, what if you do shoot her? Yeah, what if you do shoot the person?
Then they've been shot.
And they're never coming back. No, I'm getting a series of images here.
I see, for comedic effect. They have not done a single gen since like the second hook of this game.
I have resolved to chase this person for the rest of the game.
Why? Because they've annoyed you?
No, because they're not doing anything. So like, why would I need to go bother anybody?
There.
They're healing in sap.
Having fun. Is that not allowed?
Yeah, what if you sue her and then she will never walk again? Never.
Oh man, look, they're dead.
Sprint burst.
Anyways.
What a nice sprint burst, dude.
Even only
Anyway.
Nagali A loses to Kanaya.
Alright, there you go. Now everyone's on death hook.
I'm not like... I'm not arguing Zangae with Uzumi. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
So Wes. So like, what if Formaggio, but like again?
What if Jade won again?
Formaggio, but it works slightly differently.
What if Jade won again?
What is the slightly differently that it works?
So Formaggio has to stab you for you to string. West does not. West just needs you to be in her range.
That's nice and all, but what if it gets bigger again?
Yeah, nothing fucking happens here. This is useless.
But then she can't make you into her little personal pet.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no, you can't
So
turn
sad.
the dog if you have
They really like this flashlight.
Why did you tell it line out that one fucking pop? Next.
I'm forcing myself to do this completely random.
No, I mean, why would the survivors do that?
Final, you're saying you're not skilled enough to random into light porn?
Final, I'm asking about the survivors by the pallet blind of that champion of light.
It's funny.
This is pointless. So.
Well, they are now the only one left. Now you literally can just chase them for the whole game.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna let them do it, Zen. I'm gonna see if he's gonna get his thing off. I still let her complete that Zen. I'm not smart.
The next part 6 stand is
Why?
Because if I let her complete that Zen, then he couldn't escape through hats because the bear trap would be active, and if you escape while bear trap is active, you die.
Is that only a thing when you complete,
Never mind, it doesn't matter.
You got it off, yeah. Also, she got up.
Yeah, who's the next part 6 fight? I don't know this arc. Yeah.
Uh...
We're going into him later. We're not talking about Poochie.
Sports? No, Highway to
That's
Hell.
not Poochie's
So guy
obvious
tries
dad.
to kill himself.
Yeah, any
You
game.
suffer same thing.
Yeah, you can't do physical damage to him.
So there like a way to kill him without dying?
You just live better.
Answer.
No, you can. Or no, you can't. Never mind.
Yeah, I just said how this fight's gonna go.
Don't said soul.
Yeah, you just tear his soul from his body.
Yum yum.
I don't think he's gonna do this.
I mean, I still got a 3K.
Yeah, you only needed 2 for your Iron Man anyways.
Alright, let me go find this guy in Twitch again.
They'll leave Mr. Flashlight out skill too. Oh, the Twitch one's the one who ran away too.
Alright, let me mute my stream so that
Flashlights.
so I'm not streaming his audio.
I love you. Subset. Thank you for the follow, Stumfree. I dropped a new chat right now. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna stop loving you, bitch. That was a piggy just falling. GG's. I just popped a new chat too. Dropping you a follow too.
Thank you for following.
Got you. Hold on, we got you. I did, Pooks.
I forgot. I forgot we were streaming, and we have an audience. We should maybe see if it's talking. What? Hi everyone. We're talking about if Homestuck will beat JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Thanks for popping in. Good game, Michaela. Good game, Zake. Oh, I need to reply to these people. Yeah, there's two. The Michaela and the. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Stick around for us to hear us continue talk about Homestuck versus Zodes. I'm doing a randomizer Ironman, as you can kind of see, like the doctor. What's wrong with the doctor, Faye? I did. I wish I got that bill, and I didn't. Yeah, I got 4 specific things, specific add-ons that make that build good. Did I get any of the perks that make that build good? I got unnerving presence. I got one of them. Who are we on? Sports Max. So ghosts. If there's dead body, he reanimates the ghost and it tries to eat you. If you kill him, he also becomes a ghost and tries to eat you. You can still physically hurt him, but he's still also a ghost. I hate how this guy has the answer to everything. I feel like we should maybe ban him. Right? Can anyone besides Dirk Strider beat this guy, maybe? Oh, you can kill the ghost if you destroy the original body. But like you would have to know that. Like in a way that'd be a fatal injury again. And you would also start suffocating. Yes, when he tries to drown himself, Hermes also starts drowning. Like water just starts appearing in her lungs. No, like the water physically starts appearing in her lungs. Like it's not just a 1-to-1 pain transfer. It's just whatever is happening to him happens to you. 1-to-1. So if you take the air from his lungs, the same happens to you. Oh yeah. I thought we were talking about like the vampire or something. Because that's just the skin. Who was that? I think I might have skipped someone. Yeah, the skin changes his animation. I guess we can talk about Dead by Day. This is the how many kills have we gone through now? One, two, four game. No, four. This would be my fourth. Yeah. If I get at least a 2K and 2K, it counts as a win. Because a 2K is technically like a tie, but like yes. I need to look up who's next. I don't remember. Well, I don't think it's been 10 minutes. Next is, or no, we skipped Marilyn Manson. We skipped Bet, and then you lose your organs. This is not like a fighting stick. Jumpin' Jack Flask. Goodbye, gravity. How does the flight work? Like, how do they propel themselves? Also, you can't, like, it literally makes the area into a vacuum. Like, it's like you're in space. So, like, how do they survive vacuum of space? You know, there's more reasons than needing to breathe that would kill you in the vacuum of space. Do they wear a spacesuit, or are they just fine in space? Okay, they're just fine in space. Hmm. I guess Jumpin' Jack Flash is dead. Okay, now we're on to the best arc. Maximum security arc. Survivor's not discussing. It just make you angry if you are touching water. Planet waves can summon meteorites and suck them at you, like from space. It takes a while. It also takes a while for the meteor to, reach Earth. Okay, so how does Dragon's Dream? Dragon's Dream is this Vriska's ability on steroids. It's this Vriska's ability on steroids. It's this feng shui. If you're in this area, you are untouchable. Yeah, it does. It tells you the most optimal. Well, if you're in the hypothetical lucky spot, then nothing can hurt you. Because that's how feng shui works. What? A really old man who's in really good shape. He outspeeds the lead. May I remind you, Jolene's dad is a. Her speed is comparable to Zotaro, and remember, Mr. Zotaro's faster than light. Oh, great. I love this map. I mean, at least there's multiple floors. Yes. Feng Shui is not magic. Are we done talking about... Mostly because we don't want to discuss the headache of Feng Shui. It's not luck, it's Feng Shui. But it's Feng Shui. But the Luck and Pluck sword from part 1. Yo-Yo Ma. This is not discussing. This is not discussing. Oh. It has acid spit, and it makes you try to trust it by acting like a baby. And it can also make you mildly hallucinate, I think. I don't know. The Yo-Yo Ma is... I know, I get lost in it all the time. But, like, he's such a trustworthy guy, like... Uh... Technically, do we want to talk about White Snake Pootsie? But we can talk about all 3 of his abilities. I guess we could talk about Foo Fighters since he was a villain at the beginning. Immortal, if in water. Sten's still pretty good. Probably not. Also, how would you seal... I think this is the first one you cannot steal their soul, since they're like a million different plankton, so you would have to steal every individual plankton soul. Okay, but how would soul stealing work on the plankton? We don't know how vampirism would work with the plankton. This is not something that comes up in part 6. I guess Foo Fighters themselves technically only has one soul. I don't know. It's weird. It depends on how you want to. It depends on how you want. It depends on how you want to like. Cause like Foo Fighters like says they're like one singular person, but like they're still technically. Is it one or is it a million? Again, in Zozo's technically Dio is stopping fate, not society. Well, she have to activate this before Dio does. Yeah, they do. They like healing. I mean, it's fine to do it against Doc. It's not like he's Legion or something. I mean, that was gonna happen anyway in this map. Oh yeah, not if I get lost. I don't know where she went. No. Alright, Dio stops time, runs away. Dio moves faster than light. Also, he can just stop time and punch them in the gut and they're dead. Goodbye, light. If time is stopped, the sun doesn't affect him. No, it doesn't. Because after time would have resumed, then the Hammond would have carried through. But that's Hammond, not sunlight. So Hammond's different. Joseph's entire body is charged with Joseph's entire body is charged with Hammond, so Dio touched them, then oh I should have static therapy there. Could Dave reverse time while it is stopped? Anyway, back to part 6. Who are we on? Uh, okay, we skipped Dio from, uh, but making all fiction real. off. We could only make fiction that exists in Homestuck itself real. I draw. All I do is win, man. He wins. I draw Gojo. Nah, he'd win. Hi, everybody. Rakeel. Sky High. Summons rods that steal your body heat. If he targets a specific areas, he can just make you. It's like it like so what Sky High is in reference to. It's like that like thing you get. It's like okay, so you know like altitude sickness, right? It effectively gives you that, but like it can kill you. It would still make you numb, theoretically. Raquel's range is like I think a couple miles. Like the rods make like your eyes start like melting kinda. It makes you puke a lot. What? I guess it probably wouldn't affect a vamp. It wouldn't affect. It probably would not kill the vampires, but like you get the non-vampires. Yeah. I mean, I imagine they function similar to humans. And like if you just, I steal all the body heat from the back of your neck. You're dead now. Enough to kill you. Do trolls have more body heat? I don't know. I mean, they could just steal more. Also, the rods are like not. You cannot see them. They are traveling. They are a border to the human eye. Um. Okay, so Underworld is weird. So he digs up past tragedy, and if you are in past tragedy and you do not find a way out of past tragedy, you just die. The ground. He digs up memories. So like he no. Is this if it is something that happened there, like at any point of history, if something happened there, like for example, he pulls up like a plane crash that happened, and and the only way Zoe and Hermes lived because they went to the seats that the only two survivors of that plane crash were in. He can also just bring up other memories, like he can just bring up memories like the Super Bowl and just like go get him, boys. I mean, it is beatable as long as I don't know. I mean, theoretically, anything that happened in the past, nothing from the future. I guess you could maybe time travel out of it. I don't know. Pretty often. I mean, he has to dig it up, but like, if he gets set up, like he digs up an entire football team like in a couple minutes. I don't know, modern day. What? What happened? Why can't I view the deleted messages? I want to see what it is. Another successful game, I guess. I can't wait to get Spirit and then have to tell you guys to set up. Uh, who are we on? Versus? Heavy weather. So if you look at sun, you think you snail. Wow. Moomy, it's any sunlight, like at all. You'd have to literally cause an eclipse. Also, he is still weather report, so he can just also it's still just weather report who can just also still freely control weather. Couldn't he theoretically just control John since wind is part of the weather? Okay, how is he avoiding the sunlight then? Okay, weather report can probably also control the windy thing. It's wind. How far is Thready's range? Weather report can control weather in a multi-mile radius. Like, he creates thunderstorm. You cannot see anymore. Get struck with lightning, idiot. Get struck with lightning, idiot. Okay, how does he find people then? Okay, it's windy and rainy and thundering now. Okay, weather report summons tornado. Bye. He freely controls weather and control it. He controls it. No, he can just do this. How? The thing is like you have to. The thing, even if you like look at it for like a millisecond, like that's enough. It's not just the sun; it's just light rays. Like it. Blindfolds don't cover like 100% of light. Like movie, like the effect is in light waves. It's not the light. It's just existing. If you like, unless you are completely blind, the moment it starts, it affects you. So yes, Terezi's immune, but like, okay, then that would work. You still have to deal with guy who can freely control and manipulate weather. What does Zahn do again? Couldn't weather report can just control the wind, you know. Okay, weather report summons lightning. Die. He can just make lightning. Like he doesn't have to summon a cloud for he can just lightning now. You. Yes. Weather report is absolutely busted. I'm not debating with you guys here. Weather report's busted. I'm not trying to debate this. Like it is highly like it is highly hinted that weather report could just escape prison at any time by just summoning a hurricane. That is just a thing you could have done. Yeah, it's a mental. I guess if you have a if you can like mentally, it's like okay. So how heavy weather works is like it puts like a subliminal message in like the rainbows and like the light rays, and if you see it, then subliminally you think you are a snail, and then like because you just wholeheartedly believe you are a snail, you just like it's weird. But like, so I guess if somebody can overcome the subliminal messaging from the rainbows and like can anyone mind control themselves or like erase memories? It's not really mind control though. It's just like subliminal messaging. Oh yeah, I forget if the rainbows touch you, they also just cause this to happen. So even if you're blind, you're not fully immune. Or no, 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 never mind. You do have just you have to see it first, and then if it touches you, it does more. But like, okay, so I guess Trezzy is still okay. But yeah, weather report's still busted. F- Free control over the weather's a powerful drug. Also, I was wrong. He can't just freely summon lightning. It's just the fact that his stand is kind of like a big cloud, so it can just turn to a storm. It's a stand. It's not like physically. It's just. Mm, the stand is the wind. It's a stand. They don't know if the stand exists. They can't see stands. They're not stand users. I still kind of agree maybe with playing Weather Report on Broken Tier because, like, theoretically, he could just kind of do whatever he wants. I mean, if Heavy Weather had been allowed to continue, he would have. Is he resistant to mind altering? Wait a minute, I'm a snail. I can't take over a world. I'm a snail. Listen, I need to go eat grass or something. Uh, After Heavy Weather's Pootsie. It's not how subliminal messaging works. Yeah, like you're being subliminally messaged two entirely different. I mean, the turn to snail is pretty absolute. Turn to snail makes you think that you are in life-threatening danger from a small beetle that eats snails. So does heavy weather. Two negatives do not equal a positive when it comes to Minecraft. You're going to probably be a grim dark snail. Weather report isn't affected, so you don't become a snail. You just think you are a snail. No, you just think you are becoming a snail. No, like your body's not actually changing. It's just you so strongly believe you're a snail. Actually, we don't really know if heavy weather. If we don't know, heavy weather's weird. Like even if you body manipulate somebody, they're still gonna think they're a snail. So like it doesn't matter. No. But this time we're hillbilly. Hmm. I mean, he just kind of instantly kills anybody who tries to melee him. Yes, if you don't remember how to breathe, I think you die. This is not mind control. He just steals them. Whitesnake is still powerful enough to deflect bullets, you know. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Map's not even good for Blight. Aha, I have the good add-on randomly. I guess that's the same answer to Sea Moon. Because otherwise, nothing can touch him. Makes Poochy the center of gravity. So, like, you physically cannot approach him. Nice head-on. No, everything's pushed away from him. No, it it makes his feet the center of gravity. And like whatever way he is facing is the way of so like if he's standing on the left wall, then gravity is pulling things to the left. If he is he's just standing upright, then gravity is pulling everything upwards. It still affects flight. Like it is shown that helicopters cannot fly during Seamoon's effect. But like your sense of direction is still all screwy since like gravity is physically in a different direction. Okay, then he faces a different direction. Also, if he touches you, he can turn you inside out, so like you instantly die. And projectiles don't work since he can just gravity. Celine isn't fast enough, and she's like almost as fast as Zotaro. I don't think it matters how fast you are if you're physically being gravitated somewhere else. I think this is a loss, guys. This map is like once they throw like that. I mean, one of them has that on. Oh my god. Alright, I need to defend this lobby because like this is like the only place theoretically I'm going to get any use of the same stuff. Die. There's always also the option Poochie runs away and lets the universe reset. Can they send it faster than infinite acceleration? I mean, you can still just physically kill Pootsie. Like, anyone who can stop time can stop it. But they still have to get Pootsie in a scenario where he is vulnerable while time is stopped. Hmm. How does anybody... I've heard Hillbilly Man say this is not the worst map. How? I know I'm not the best with this character, but like, how? Oh my god, I could... I'm so dumb. I mean, if... Hypothetically, if John becomes wind, then hypothetically he can move at the same speed as Pootsie, since it doesn't affect non-living things. I guess... Oh. Except for Weather Report, who we already discussed. So you can make Kevlar pretty quickly. I mean, I was just trying to body block the door there. Oh my god! Where? No! They're at the other exit. I can see their aura. Well, I said two good tries, so... I can't believe I actually got them there, but the quick and fast thing made me not able to pick them up. The Boom Boom family. There's three of them, though, and they make sand explosive. Oyo Komova. He leaves behind mines. What if he puts a mine in your gun? They're like super small mines, so like they just kind of fly through the wind and land on you. Are we just? I thought we were doing this as like 1v1s and only bringing in a group if it's necessary. Uh, hi everyone who joined stream. Heavy weather kinda. Scary monsters. Turn into dinosaurs. He can turn other people into dinosaurs too and freely control them. So like he infected the entire town. It is an infection. I forgot about that. Well, what if he already turned the town into a dinosaur? Oh no, wait, we forgot Wired Beck. If you're with Shadow, you get hooked, and then you'd kind of die. Any Shadow works. Okay, there's a shadow in your mouth. You know when you open your mouth? In a silent way. If you make a sound, the sound becomes a weapon. That's like amplified by like 50%. It's any sound. Where'd Faye go? GG bipolar egg roll. Oh, I realized my computer audio is still muted. Whoops.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm 90% sure Dave would be able to win this matchup. Next would be
Hold on. How do I make you a moderator? Come join the Discord if you want to, bipolar. I forgot to say it. I mean, you start saying that.
Okay, but who would the next character be? Since
Mandem. So here's the thing with this fight, is that he would tell them what his ability does in full beforehand.
I think the Dave Strider matchup would just be fun here.
But, like, also being able to reverse time by 6 seconds pretty much instantaneously is pretty good.
You know, against the other time traveler.
I forgot about that.
I think despite either Mandem would just, I think Mandem would have to subconsciously decide to just not at some point. Or else they would just be doing this forever. Who's next?
Well, I think I'm gonna end stream for right now.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. You can come
See
join the Discord if
y'all.
you wish to. It's in my channel bio thing. Catch you next time.
See y'all next.